What is up, gentlemen? NY 31 here, Madden 17, Mutt Salary Cap ranked. The journey continues. New squad here. I'm still in the run and shoot playbook, but we're going to throw a tight end in there. We're going to run a little bit of K gun, a little throwback Buffalo Bills action. A little bit of a history lesson. K gun was basically something that the Bills implemented based off of Jim Kelly's experience running the run and shoot in the USFL and mixed it with the personnel that they had. They had Thurman Thomas, a great dual threat back. And I was actually named after tight end Keith McKellar. Pete Metzelaars began to take on that role as the move tight end. But you had Andre Reed, James Lofton, Don Beebe, as well, and they would mix in the K gun set with their pro style stuff, going no huddle, and it really caused defenses fits. And here's the defense here, where we're running some dollar. This is my last gasp to get Cam Chancellor to be somewhat impactful. The way this game is this year, it's really dicey to play single highs. I've said a million times. So it kind of nullifies Cam Chancellor's strength, being a physical enforcer, cracking people across the middle on shallow intermediate routes. So I figure, why not turn him into a cover two style corner? That's really the only way that I can get him to do that and not have a heart attack. So here we go. We're on offense. And I have Paul Krause at corner too. I've been wanting to try this combination for months now. Krause at corner, Cam Chancellor in the other corner, and just see if they can crack some heads out there. So here we go. And that last play there summed up the one challenge in running this offense in Mutt Salary Cap ranked. The only time I get stopped is when I have those games or those moments where picking up these edge pressures that everyone has come up with and likes to run is a challenge. It's just so inconsistent. I had a session a couple nights ago where it was just a complete disaster. I could not block anything. I was doing all the right stuff. And when you have to resort to motion snapping receivers to pick up slot corners coming off the edge, it really nullifies what makes this offense work. So it can be a challenge at times, but when I am able to pick up the edge heat, on a somewhat consistent basis, things work really, really well. And here, he deserves this. This guy threw everything that is out there in the Madden meta at me. I mean, my gosh. It begins with the gun bunch stuff, the motion snapping out of gun bunch. He's going to run some split close. He's going to run. He's going to run it all, and he's just drifting, drifting, drifting as I cover everything. Here comes Mr. Mack again. He has nothing there. So we're doing a pretty good job. We got the sack fumble there before. And now he's going to be in this Y flex set. He's going to block the tight end. Only a three-man route. And Anthony White. If you're going to have cover three match concepts there, and you're going to make the solo side a man everywhere he goes call, I gotta have an under call. You gotta have under logic as well, because what's going to happen is if the receiver breaks inside and the corner on the solo side follows, and there's no logic to alert the defenders to look for underneath routes crossing the field, that's exactly what's going to happen. Someone's going to be wide open and across the middle, going right to left or left to right, and no one's going to be there. So golf clap for AW for the man everywhere he goes logic, but Madden 18, let's take it to the next level, please. And this is what should happen when you line up in a ridiculously unsound alignment versus trips out of a 3-4 defense, and you're playing a hard cover two or anything really. He gets shredded in one play. And look at this here. I created a bit of a cut coverage concept out of two man under. He throws right into it. I mean, just what do I keep saying, guys? These people are are so bad. Wait until you see what this guy's ranked to, or what tier he is, I should say. Most of these people, if they don't have someone walking them through every step of the game, showing them how to manipulate the game, they'd be lost. They'd be completely, totally lost, and they probably wouldn't play because the game would be too hard. But still, the game has to get away from being so exploitable. And if people don't play it because it's too hard for them, they don't play it. Play something else. There's more than enough people who love football in this country who'll take their place. So we're back on offense. This is one of my favorite things to do. This bubble screen with the choice route tag to it on the backside. If the bubble is covered with a hard flat there, and if a user jumps to it, you just hit that choice route. Clint Oldenburg. Again, that's what I'm talking about. I knew what he was doing. I slide protected that way, put the back on a check and release, and the back just runs right by the rusher. So here I'm just going to slide protect and have him block. See if that works. It barely does. I mean, it barely does. and, and I get it off. And you see the offensive line I have. The offensive line I have is stout. So I didn't get the completion there. I smart route those routes there and get the first down. We run a draw. Trying to get this to a three possession game. Again, slide protect. We get sacked that time. I think someone just beat a blocker there. I can live with that. So again, same thing. He plays coverage here, but look at this throw Brett Favre makes. Gunslinger Brett Favre is by far and away the best QB I've ever used. One of the best QBs in the entire game mode. His release is so fast and his arm strength is so high. You can make throws like that. And here I just get stupid. This is just dumb. I bring a blitz. I should have just played three deep. And I go for the swat with Paul Krause. He's 6'3" with 89 jump. And I get that. But either way, it was just a dumb defensive call by me. I was just kind of irritated, and I said, screw it, I'm just going to blitz him and whatever. And I paid the price. So that gives him a chance to get back in the game. He gets stuffed in the run there. He's going to go no huddle. He's gone now to split close. I handled the gun bunch stuff pretty well the first half, so now comes split close. So he's marching the ball down the field here. Split close again. This entire drive is split close. Give me the fumble. Come on. Give me the fumble on that, please. Brings some man coverage here, but he runs the ball and gets in the end zone. So now all of a sudden it's a game. He rushes two this time. Brandon Cooks, he's not going to make that kind of catch, not against Deion Sanders. So INT, it's as good as a punt, really, in that situation. But not what I hoped for. So now he has a chance to get the tire take the lead. Split close brigade again. I had Cam Chancellor in a cloud flat there, but he didn't quite close as hard as I would have liked to. The thing about what I noticed about Cam Chancellor in this game is that here comes a delay motion snap. It's kind of difficult to account for all of this because if you try to cheat on the motion snap route, he's going to run something underneath there like that. And when you play man against the motion snap route, it's a free release off the line of scrimmage. It's an unbumpable release. Same thing there. You see how the corner not able to get a hand on him, and away you go. What I should have done as soon as he motion snapped the receiver is have someone double team him from the opposite side, but, you know, just got to keep that in my memory bank for next time. So we're down to 21-25 with 40 seconds left. Going to run a little switch concept. AJ Green gets open. We're back in business. Going to go up top one-on-one with DeAndre Hopkins. I thought he had it, but he can't quite hang on. Mel Blount breaks it up. Switch dig. We get our protection straight. AJ Green makes the catch over the middle. And here I'm going to use Hopkins as a decoy. Run Tammy and Hopkins on slants. He cheats towards Hopkins initially. That opens up AJ Green, and with Favre's release, quick release and arm strength, you're not going to recover in time as a user, and it's a touchdown. So 28-25, 1 second left. Here comes a swerve. He's going to get his swerve on, but we're there. We got two guys there. Cam Chancellor comes down with the INT, so we pull that one out. Made it a little bit harder on ourselves than we needed to, thanks to one bad defensive play call, which was made out of agitation. But we come back and rally and win the game. So there you go. So we had a bad night in the run and shoot a couple nights ago where we ran into edge heat hell. But, you know, gotta dust yourself off and get back at it again. We still got about 7 days or 6 days to make the grind and recover. And here's the guy's tier level, and you can see that he's terrible. He's terrible when he's up that high. Can't read a defense worth a damn. Can't call a defense worth a damn. But he's up that high thanks to exploits. So there you have it. That sums up Madden 8:17 in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.